south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Après, pour un point, je pense qu'ils ne te sont pas du tout. Moi, l'année dernière, 2 fois j'ai dépassé d'un point, ils n'ont jamais rien dit. Je pense qu'ils n'ont pas dû voir. Ah non, mais c'était pas en pré-saison, hein, c'était en saison.
Here we go, here we go.
Alors, en même temps, j'avais dépassé d'un point, c'était déjà en deuxième quart.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
On first down, Garoppolo. This to Hines on the drop-off. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Hines, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Ouais, j'ai été. Bah, c'est ma sœur qui m'a appelé à la base. Parce qu'elle voulait peut-être venir à Lille, tu vois, quand on est sur Paris.
After the interception, here's gone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. To throw is gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, look at the jump. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Tu auras l'occasion, Steve, d'aller voir l'interception que je mets à Mout. Elle est abusée, en personnage. Non, mais je te jure, je comprends pas qu'il ait lancé, quoi.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go. 180! 65. Check your hot read. Topper! Check. Fresno!
On 3rd down, Hines. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Barber. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
180! 54 Mike. That's right, baby. Hey, 5.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest thing is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Gurley. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 5 now. Open man here is Prohl. And he gets it down to the 32.
L'année dernière, c'est quoi? Il avait quasiment pas joué, tu vois. Il a 86 en speed,
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
74 en tir.
A shotgun snap for goal. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Didn't have the receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
sais pas.
Oui, en play recognition, il est moins bon. En zone coverage, il est moins bon.
Non, mais il a combien en zone coverage?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
D'accord.
Ou alors je suis allé, je l'avais sorti de nulle part. Écoute, je vais le tenter, mais on verra bien. Si je me fais trop le cul.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. This is Hines. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 180! Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Rien peut faire.
They run with Hines. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 46-yard line.
Bon bah Jean, je vais jouer maintenant.
Ah, c'est pas fait.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I got you.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. That's caught by Howard. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Check the backer, check the backer.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Good work, Ford. Let's go. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Here's Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 12. Let's go.
Goff on 3rd down. Got his his man complete over the middle. That's Barber. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Ballon difficile. Il attrape. Il sécurise le troisième down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check nickel,
Il va
nickel,
se
nickel.
retrouver
6-0 our score after 1.
We got this.
Ah ouais, merde, putain, c'est vrai qu'on est en...
Tiens. Un peu comme hier. En vrai, non. J'ai déjà fait quelques fois, je crois. Parce que t'as mis le NFL Playbook.
Live. Hashtag boulet, quoi. Pas la lumière à tous les étages, le ch'ti, ce soir. Hein. Ah ouais, pour pas être premier de ta division, c'est clair.
J'ai pas écouté. Une quatrième claque. Moi j'avais dit 3, je crois. Ah ouais, mais je crois que j'avais dit 3 claques pour 2 thèmes.
Vous m'avez perdu, les gars.
Ouais, c'est quoi F2 là? Oh la calculatrice. Une de chaque côté des joues. C'est proportionnel au bouton. Ah, c'est pas jouable, je bug à mort. J'ai de la latence. Oh, vas-y.
Non, c'est juste que t'as le cerf-volant.
Je vais passer un match de merde, le son.
Si tu dis que c'est parce qu'il a le cerf-volant. Non, celle-là je la connais pas, désolé.
La ref, du coup. Pendant ma venue chez les ch'tis, ça?
Ouais, c'est ce que...
Pareil.
C'est dégueulasse, quoi.
Là, ça fait 3 fois qu'il envoie sur son tight end.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Sam off.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Bocard.
On aurait peut-être pas dû jouer tout de suite. Parce que...
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Check. Watch the throw. Watch man. Watch safety creep. Rock it. Safety's creeping.
They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
Putain, mais c'est injouable.
Toi, t'es encore en train de t'acheter des trucs, toi? Oh, le type, quoi.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Now Austin. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Rise up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Running right, here's Brown. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
132 fighter.
They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Joker, 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 Joker. 5.
Looking to throw.
Oh là là.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
Et du coup, ils vont prendre un petit 6, quoi.
And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Good stuff. Keep doing that.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
En fait, il faut pas trop...
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
On va essayer de remettre l'église au milieu du village.
C'est bien parce que le mec, en fait, il prend le temps d'envoyer bien. En
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone.
Or better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. Now the ball comes loose, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, you got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the edge. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Here's Hines. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
J'adore cette musique.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Oui, j'imagine un peu le truc que c'est.
Garoppolo looks to throw.
Non, mais je crois.
And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Now a hit and a loose football. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Et puis Peyton, il était blessé, c'est pas pareil.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Look at me. Go. Big grip.
A run here with Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ah oui, non,
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Set. 30 base. Line 54. Line 54. Go on. Come on, D.
Bah oui, c'était juste.
Ouais, ça va marquer, moi, le
They'll
propos.
drop to throw. Going for the deep ball. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Le pire, c'est
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Here we go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Regarde, c'est pas écrit avec hein.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. He's going to let this one go deep. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up.
Non, mais c'est.
When you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
Tu dois pas être sur le bon lien.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Here's Austin. .157 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Ah, tu. Ah là, je vais me mettre un peu.
Tu m'entends là ou pas? Ouais, d'accord. Ok, bon, c'est l'autre, il m'entend pas.
Ouais, je sais pas pourquoi tu m'entends pas.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Set. 8, read. 56. It's coming this way. Here we go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Back to throw here. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He's going to launch this thing way down. It's caught inside the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
C'est surtout sur Strasbourg que c'est
ça. 39-6 Strasbourg.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Lui, c'est l'Allemagne.
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Ah, l'Italie, c'est partout maintenant. Non, l'Italie, c'est partout. Hein.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 42 yards out. The kick by Gold is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded about a yard deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! On the ready. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Escapes the sack. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. D. Ford, his second sack of the night.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Hey, exit.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
Woods peut être chiant, mais alors Mastignas, c'est une catastrophe.
Putain, mais...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
12. We got double up.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep
Le
putting
mec, il m'a
themselves
fait
in
un
3rd and long
HB
situations. They
toss,
just took
là.
another
Il est
sack
parti sur
right
le
there.
côté, j'ai
The
rien vu.
offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long.
Donc j'ai pas pu changer mes joueurs, m'adapter.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Broken tackle. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
En plus, en jouant contre... Ah non, c'est tu joues contre Jean, je crois. Ah, mais c'est Jean.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel that.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20, 10, touchdown LA. Austin Prohl, 81 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ah là, pour le coup, mon joueur, il s'appelle Moïse, quoi. Là, je vais tenter une défense, mais improbable, je dis.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a give right side. It's Hines. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down.
non. Putain, mais ça me
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 20. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Il y a une première lecture à faire. Derrière, c'est vrai qu'il...
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. No. Hey, Sam off. Ready?
2nd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
54's Mike. 54's man.
They'll look to throw here. Hard throw, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check 52.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
Bah ouais, mais en fait, ça fait 2-3 jours où...
coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. There to get a hand in and knock that one away, DJ Reed.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right. They have had no room to breathe. And Gold is able to put it through, and that'll move them back within 6 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Tight left. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Max 22, Max 22. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Yeah.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Alors, regarde la passe interférence que je prends derrière.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Double tight. 4 down.
Now a handoff looking right. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
11. Double tight. Alert. 3 down. Check 3.
On 2nd down now. It's Hines, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
T'es sûr que Jean il se casse?
On first down, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
22-yard line.
Ah, mais c'est Cam Newton.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Garoppolo now. This is caught. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Dante Pettis there to make the grab as his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Gold with the extra point, and they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ouais, c'est pas le plus choquant, donc je trouve. À part son QB qui bouge beaucoup.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run now with Brown. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The Rams on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
Entre-temps, il a le temps de lancer sa balle et de la lancer à son tight end que le joueur il a encore changé. Et j'ai le message. À chaque snap, je l'ai.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a toss play. It's Hines. This will go for 5 up to the 33. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
C'est évident qu'il allait lancer sur le running back.
Il passe demain à 18h, Cédric.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? Back and forth like that? But it definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Here I come again. Leo.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Barber. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. The question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. This is Brown on the carry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Voilà. Allez, on a remis l'église au milieu du village. On pique 6 maintenant. Comme ça, au moins, on arrête les fruits.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here we go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Draw play. Ingram now. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
C'est là le problème, c'est que le mec, il est pas assez... Il bouge pas bien, quoi.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Go, go, go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Garoppolo. And he finds Howard complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 53 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
C'est ça. Oh, je vais faire de la merde, je vais pas intercepter.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's pick it up. It's out time, guys. Out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. What up?
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
On the double.
Mike 54.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Gone.
Check 13.
Ah bon, tu crois?
Kill. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
First down, Los Angeles.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
Check 56. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
56. Hey. You go tight. You got tight. Undercrunch. Switch.
Look, squeeze. Set, go.
2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They'll set up a throw. Open man here is Cole. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Here we go.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, Brown. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Ready?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Sam on.
Me and you all day. I'm
Keystone travel. Get it.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Go! 18 Gator. Fair.
Let's go.
80 weapon. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Brown. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Rock it.
2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They come out here in the eye. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal.
Coaching spell. Now. Hey, echo.
They're going to look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Non, c'est que je voulais tenter la passe, une fade.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the toss, this is Jim Brown. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on that sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Ouais, red zone comme ça, avec 2 mecs en face, tu fais une goal line, quoi. Une gauge 8, ça met trop de temps à arriver et ça laisse trop de mecs open. Tu mets une goal line, quitte à mettre un gros blitz, tu mets une goal line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They go screen. This is Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Back to throw, Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Crunch time. Switch.
One final try now for Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
5 catchs, 129 yards, 5 catchs, 138 yards. Putain, mais à chaque fois que je évolue un mec, il me met les cuissons des Saints, quoi. Putain, Littleton, il est venu plus lent. Il a 83 en speed maintenant. Plus 3 en man, ça fait plaisir, putain. Putain, j'ai demandé une progression man pour un mes corners. Il a pris plus 3 en man, plus 1 en zone. Ça, c'est sympa, quoi. Bah d'ailleurs, c'est mon CB4 là. C'est mon petit. Celui que je t'avais dit qu'éventuellement, si tu veux, je peux te filer. Je crois que c'est la première année dans ma gun où j'ai une secondaire aussi bonne. Ah ouais, tiens, je vais regarder. Et oui, lui, quand je l'ai vu, je me suis dit, putain, lui, tu peux le... Et moi, j'étais sur le mec des Bills aussi. Les Bills, il a un tight end 4, là, qui est pas mal aussi. J'étais en négociation avec lui. C'est Knox, Dawson Knox. Finalement, après, je suis pas allé plus loin, quoi. Elle est à plus dans le bus. Tu vois.